Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ma'am Palion. Together with my group mate, our assigned topic is all about identifying key stakeholders in educational policy. So, stakeholders, it is so familiar to us. Stakeholders involved in the welfare of school, especially to the success of our students. So, who are those stakeholders? They are the administrators, teachers, students, parents, community members, PTA members, and so on and so forth. Let's have first the unions, its role and influence. So, when we say unions, it is a group of people or an association with the same common goal or purpose. So, let's have the rule. Represent educators' interests, focusing on rights, working conditions, salaries, and professional development. Provide a collective voice in negotiations with school administrations and policy makers. And its influence provide research, resources, and advocacy for educational reforms. And also influence education policy and drive change through programs and research. So, unions play an important role in a workplace. So they are the one can advise on a resolve workplace issues by being voice for employees and act as a bargaining representative during bargaining negotiations. So what is the role of teachers union? It is generally to be a strong, unified, and advocating body for teachers. So, teachers, we have a lot of rights. So, let's have first it's we have our right to a safe work environment. So teachers have the right to work in a safe, secure, and non-hostile environment. So this includes protection from physical harm, bullying, harassment, and discrimination. Another right is right to fair compensation. Teachers are entitled to fair wages as per their contract, which should comply with local labor laws, including minimum wage. So, um, as a teacher, we have the right to raise or to speak out, especially in terms of our salaries or our compensation. So, these act teachers, sila ang ni-raise or ni-voice out, especially sa ato ang mga lain-lain nga compensation like sa atong chalk allowance sa una gamay pa kayo karon nabot na siya og 5K. And then another our clothing allowance, I think it's 7,000. And also the Teachers Day ila yung recognize nga dapat highlight gud nga natay Teachers Day and also natay ma-receive nga 1,000 every Teachers Day. And then another right, uh, right to academic freedom. So teachers generally have the right to academic freedom, meaning they can teach and discuss ideas within the subject matter without censorship, as long as it aligns with the curriculum and educational standards. So we teachers, we have different teaching strategies. So we have the right to express our own ideas or opinions. As long as makatabang sa bata, then go. So, since we have different teaching strategies or techniques, another, we have right to due process. If a teacher is facing disciplinary action or termination, they are entitled to due process. And also our right to join unions. And also another right to privacy. So those are some examples of different rights of a teachers. So let's proceed to The NGOs, its role and influence. So NGOs, non-government organizations. So its role is focused on equity, access, and quality improvement in education, and influenced by offering expertise, conducting research, and implementing programs that fill gaps in government provided services. So, according to my research, I searched three non-government organizations. So the first one is the Gawad Kalinga. So it focuses poverty alleviation and community development. Its role in education provides scholarships and educational programs for underprivileged children. The second one is Teach for the Philippines. So it focuses in educational reform and teacher development. Its role in education is to works to improve educational quality and access by recruiting and training young professionals to serve as teachers in underserved public schools for 2 years. And the last one, or the third one, is the Philippine Business for Social Progress, or the PBSP. It focuses development, poverty reduction, and corporate social responsibility. And its role in education is funding scholarships, building educational infrastructure, and offering training programs for teachers. So these three non-government organizations, its common goal is to help students or to help those children to access education and then provide scholarships especially for those underprivileged children. So, for conclusion, collaborative engagement between government entities, unions, NGOs, students, parents, and community members is key. Effective policies and reform result from addressing diverse stakeholder needs, and a support educational environment is fostered through comprehensive reform efforts. And that's all. Thank you.